to this week's edition of HGA's Tuesday Tips. I am Julie.
I'm Wendy.
I'm Shonda.
I'm Ron.
And today we are meeting with Jeremy. Jeremy is a buyer in our local community here in Utah, in Ogden, Utah to be particular. The market here is a little bit bananas. And we've been trying to find you a home to move in. So we have some questions for you on your experience.
Sure. Jeremy, I'm going to start with you here. What inspired your decision to start the home buying journey now? And what key factors are driving your search in this market?
The biggest key factor is size. We bought a home a few years ago, like 12 to 15 years ago, somewhere in there.
It's been a few.
And we have definitely outgrown our home. With 2 children and more space. So regardless of what the market's doing, we need more space right now.
Life goes on, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Kids tend to grow. They get larger than what they were
And it happens so fast.
It does, yeah.
Okay, I have a harder question for you. If you could tell me if your home had one superpower, what would you choose for your home superpower to be?
This new home or old home?
Doesn't
The
matter.
current one.
You choose.
I'm horribly accident prone, and it turns out at least one of my children is following in my footsteps. So I would like Wolverine's self-healing power. Applied to the house, so we could just get injured and come home and feel better. That'd be good.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is impressive. Wow, good question. I was simply thinking too, I'm like, cloaking device so I can sneak around, spy on people, spy on the neighbors. But
Oh yeah, they're coming over. Where's the cloaking device? They can't find the house.
What should be right here?
Door-to-door sales.
There you go.
Exactly,
Or real estate
yeah.
agents, whichever.
Oh, that's funny. So, Jeremy, how would you describe your dream home? Are there any specific features or amenities that are non-negotiable for you and your family?
I need a bigger kitchen.
Here.
We very much like to entertain, but because of the size of our house, we haven't entertained probably in 3 or 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
Just because we don't have enough space for all their stuff anymore, and it's kind of embarrassing. So I need a big kitchen, and I would also like my kitchen to be open to the main living space.
Great
So
for
when I'm
entertaining.
in the kitchen doing the things, I can still be part of the conversation.
That's great. And there's so many new features with kitchens anymore. I mean, you see the Instagram, stories or videos or the reels and what the features are in the cabinets and whatnot. I mean, there's so many cool things out there. Where do I start?
Right.
So I totally get you on that. I want a new kitchen as well.
We'll let Jason know.
Oh, he knows.
All right, so I guess my question is, since you found us to help you as your real estate agents and team, what do you look for in a lender, or what kind of, what's important to you in determining a mortgage lender or a financial advisor or people like that to help you?
I always want, anytime I'm doing business, I always really want to feel like I have a connection with the person or people that I'm working with. That's critical. It ends up working out in your benefit when you're getting terms, anything, any purchase. If there's some engagement that feels good, then you're more likely to appreciate that engagement on both sides.
So more of a face-to-face then?
Yeah.
And I like to recommend 3 lenders or more, if need be, to my buyers. And it's like, call and have a conversation. And when you feel the rapport, then you know that's the one to go with. And so that's always great. And yeah, you're right. You want to have that connection who understands your family needs and what you're looking for, and will pick up the phone.
Absolutely.
Well, just like you said too, Julie, with the lenders, each lender has some different programs and different things going on with them. So one lender may have something that serves you better than another, right? And so by speaking to more than one, you might find somebody else that just hits all the right buttons, and that you can have a good relationship with even after the transaction.
Yep, exactly.
Next question here. In your home search, have you found yourself drawn to a specific architectural style or design trend?
Not yet. We're still a little bit scattered. There's a lot of things that we like. So I know that I kind of lean towards the old historic. I don't want an actual historic home, but I like the ones that look like they're historic.
But that's true. The older homes have charm,
They do.
you know,
Character.
and character.
And unfortunately, my wife is way less about the older home. She wants something that's newer. So
More modern
that's kind of the balance. We have to find something that we're both going to feel fits.
Okay,
That's good.
we'll find out.
Okay, so I have another interesting question for you, Jeremy. How would you describe your experience with local real estate agents so far? And what qualities are you looking for in a realtor to assist you with your process?
Well,
There's a lot of realtors out there. There's about one realtor for every 7 people.
In Utah?
wow.
What,
Well, I definitely want somebody who's friendly and knowledgeable. It's a good thing we're friends.
You got a friendly part there.
She's got an awesome team for the knowledge.
Right, and we're here to help her. Like, if she happens to be out of town, you know, you're covered. You've met us.
Yeah.
We've got you covered. Shonda's your agent, but she has a team.
It's a good team.
Yeah.
It's a good team. There's cohesion.
Yes, yes.
he's like, y'all fit together just fine.
It's a good puzzle. I don't
Yes.
see any missing pieces.
That's good. Shh, don't tell him about the last one.
Like that, we don't want to hang around too long.
Okay, awesome.
All right. So that's great. Have you considered engaging with a home inspector? And what aspects of a property are most important to you during the home inspection? There's so many things out there that a home inspector is going to look at. Some are serious, some are safety issues. Some of them are like, it's caulking around a tub. I can take care of that. So what are you looking for with a home inspector?
Home inspector, I'm definitely looking for a lot more of the structural stuff. I want to be sure that all the little fancy parts are stable, and then I'm not buying something that's in 10, 20 years is going to sag and break and all the horrible things. So my biggest thing for the home inspection is making sure that someone is there who's knowledgeable and can look at all the spots that I might not necessarily know I need to look at, so that I have that peace of mind.
Right. And a peace of mind, radon, mold, meth. There are so many other things that are out there that a lot of people don't understand the value of a home inspection. And if you ask for a home warranty, and let's say you're a month into your home and you had your home inspection done, and at that time the hot water heater was working just fine. And it could say it's only 5 years old and your water heater goes out. You have proof that it was inspected and it was working, they'll cover it. Whereas if you don't have a home inspection, they're like, we don't know how it was when you bought the home, so guess what, you're out quite a bit of money. Home inspection is very important.
I would agree with that.
So we talked about the qualities of a home, but do you have, is there unique features in the area that you're looking for to be in neighborhoods? Say, close to hiking trails, close to the art district, things like that?
Yeah, I think so, actually. I want to be close enough to the town that it's not far to get anywhere, but I also don't want to live close to downtown. I would much rather live up on the bench where I look out the window and all I see is mountain. These mountains have brought me back to Utah many times, so I have a kinship there. Definitely have to have good views. Parks have to be close, at least one. So we spend a lot of time outside, and it's always nice to be able to just shoot the kids out the door and know that they're close and they're safe and things are good.
And if you're good, like you can find you a home with your own park in your backyard.
Sure.
front yard or front yard. Yeah. You never know.
I don't know if I want to mow a park. Maybe the neighbor has the
Maybe
park.
the neighbor. That's gonna tie in with my next question when I get down there. Yeah.
Have you thought about future expansion or changes your family may experience and how that's influencing your decision on the size and layout of the home? Primary home to invest property or?
A little. I think we're done growing as a family. So
Okay.
in about 10, maybe 15 years, depending on college status, our little people will hopefully go away. And so then I guess we either want a house that's not so big that it's too much for the two of us, or something that's going to rent easily so that we can live in a home for ourselves and benefit from the income that we still generate for us.
So let me just clarify. You're not thinking that this home you're looking at now is your forever home.
Not necessarily. Like
Okay.
we're not looking for our forever home, but if we find our forever home, that's
That's a
okay
plus,
too.
yeah.
That's totally a bonus. But we can be a little bit more open with what we're accepting because in 10 to 15 years we can re-up.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So
And trade up for the next,
the next model.
there you go.
And just think of the equity that you would have in that home that you could use towards the purchase of another one.
Yeah.
And there's so many things. That's a whole different story. That's a whole different segment here. Yes. Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. Can you share any, we've been looking for a couple weeks. Is there anything memorable or unexpected that has happened while you've been out that you've encountered on your home buying journey?
Memorable is definitely all the times that you look at the pictures and you're like, oh my gosh, this is the one. This is it. We have to go see this right now. And you get there and you're like, this is not the one. We are not buying this one.
That's
So, and I mean, it works both ways. You see some and the pictures don't do it all that
Right.
much justice. And
And
others,
vice
you're like,
versa.
oh my gosh, this is like the window house. That was so perfect by all the pictures. But we got there and it was the weirdest layout. And it just didn't work. And I don't understand the third bedroom in the basement with the closet that was as much as the room. So yeah, you don't always win by the pictures. You gotta check them out.
That's
a
what
little
you.
bit of legwork.
It can be a lot of legwork.
But it's doing it up front and going and actually seeing it. Looking at the MLS, looking at the photos online, that's a sorting mechanism. Get an idea of where the house is located at, what amenities are close by. But you definitely want to know.
Absolutely.
And what's funny, you called it the window house. So it's funny when we're out showing homes, we do give them names.
Of course.
You know, because that's how you identify which home is which is great. The window house. Yeah, that's great.
It had great windows.
Did it?
So beautiful.
It did.
I wish there was a little better.
the mountain. So I had
Oh, and the yard and all the things.
And then the other things.
And then there's the other
character and features.
Yeah, that's
And you have to see if those characters and features align.
Like with our characters and features.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's a great segue, Julie.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you could choose a fictional neighbor to live next door, who would it be and why? Ooh.
Wow. Fictional neighbor.
He did not expect some of these questions.
No, I didn't.
I mean, we're talking Wolverine healing powers here, so.
There's so many possible choices. I'm gonna live next to John Cleese.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be good. Because he's just hilarious.
He's
For no other reason. I just want to go sit with my neighbor who is in Monty Python, and that'd be great.
And just have some laughs.
That's enough.
That's
Yeah,
enough.
That's enough.
Enjoy life.
Enjoy life. Well,
Fantastic.
that's great. Jeremy, thank you so much for coming down and sharing your thoughts on the buying process with us. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, most definitely. And we're here for you. We got you covered. So,
Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of HGA's Tuesday Tips. We'll see you next week.
See you next
Bye.
Tuesday.